My name's Tom, this is the Enthusiasm Project, and today I wanted to real quickly share with you one of my favorite modifications, upgrades you can do around your house, your workplace, wherever to make your everyday life much easier and more convenient. And that is the installation of a USB wall outlet. I've been installing these kind of all over our house. I started by installing one in the kitchen where there's kind of like a charging station for phones and tablets and devices and stuff. I put one in a guest bedroom so when people stay over, if they forget to bring something, there's an easy way for them to charge stuff. We also have a kitchen island that has an outlet on either side, and I had already put one of these USB outlets there, which has been really helpful because we tend to do a lot of work at the kitchen counter. It's just a really nice big space to do that. So this outlet I'm going to install on the other side so the entire kitchen island has a lot of USB and regular AC power coming to it. I should mention though that you don't want to install these on an outlet that's connected to a light switch. They need to be installed to an outlet that's got constant power and isn't going to be switched off on a light switch. So just be aware of where you're installing it. Otherwise, there's no reason not to put them everywhere and just make your life super easy. USB wall outlets are pretty cheap and easy to find. You can get them at pretty much any store like Best Buy or Home Depot. I tend to order mine on Amazon just because they're a little bit cheaper. This is not a sponsored video in any way, but the ones I've been using are from a brand called Top Greener. And the reason I like them is because they're usually priced around $20, they're UL listed, and they don't require you to wrap the power cables around screws. They have these slots that the cables just go into, and then it's all tightened down and connected internally, which I just prefer because it seems a little more secure and it's a little simpler to install. So I'll leave a link to those specific ones down in the description below if that sounds good to you, but pretty much no matter which one you get, the installation should be pretty similar, and it's a pretty simple process even if you've never done electrical work before. The first thing, anytime you're doing anything involving electricity, you need to go to your circuit breaker and turn off the power for that room and those outlets. I have a small, inexpensive outlet tester that I use that lets you know if an outlet is active or not. If you don't have something like that, you can just plug something into an outlet like a lamp and then flip the breaker, make sure the lamp is no longer powered, and then you know that there's no electricity going to that outlet. After that, it's just a matter of unscrewing the old outlet, detaching the wires. You'll probably need to unscrew some screws from the side of the outlet and then unhook the wires. You can then straighten the wires out using your hands or a pair of pliers to fit them into the back of the new outlet. The ones I use, they just have small slots, a neutral side for the white wire and a hot one for the black wire, and you just match those up, slide them in, tighten down the screw on the side, and then those are all set. You will need to wrap the ground wire around the screw that's on the bottom of the outlet so that you have a ground connection. Once you're done with that, you just need to put the outlet back into the wall, tighten up the screws. The specific outlets that I bought come with two face plates. One is kind of a traditional one that would probably match most of your existing outlets, and the other one is a screwless one that just looks a little cleaner and more modern. Either one works great, it's just a matter of personal taste. Once everything's all set, then you can turn the breaker back on, test the outlet, make sure everything is wired correctly. This is a very simple project, even if you have no experience with doing stuff around the house or electrical work. So I hope this was helpful. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you have a really cool, simple project like this that makes your everyday life easier, I'd love to hear about that. If you like this video and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to this channel. And that's pretty much it. So I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna go charge up all of my stuff.